This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by Kay Prosper, who is in sunny Barcelona, I imagine, ahead of his European title tilt. Kay, how are you doing?
I'm very well. To be fair, it's not that sunny. It's a bit overcast. I think we brought the UK weather over to Spain, but home comforts can't be bad, you know.
Kay, obviously, as I mentioned at the beginning there, you've got a European title shot just in front of you now tomorrow night, challenging Sandor Martin for that title. Just talk to me about where this entire opportunity came from, because it came out of the blue for those back home in the UK when it was originally announced.
Yeah, it was about out of the blue for me as well, to be fair. We was contemplating our defence for my English title. I was going to be fighting the Harlem Eubank. That got mandated. And in the process of drawing up our purse bids for that fight, we got a phone call that Sandor Martin was interested in defending his title against me. So he picked me as a voluntary. And as soon as I heard that a fight was a possibility, I just said to Steve, my manager, Steve Goodwin, that I want that fight. Forget about the English. So I'm all about progressing and taking tough fights and trying to get to the top. So it's a massive opportunity for me. Obviously, one that you know what I mean. I'm the big underdog over here. Sandor Martin's a really good fighter with a lot of good wins. He's been boxing at this level for a long time now. But you know, just like in life, opportunities come around, and it's all about rising to the occasion.
It's been difficult at the best of times for fighters to get out during the pandemic, Kay. For yourself there, you said you was looking at defending against Harlem Eubank originally. Stepping up now to European level, what gives you the confidence that even though you haven't been able to fight during pandemic so far, you will be able to step up, you will be successful, and you will be able to bring that belt back to the UK?
Yeah, I'm just confident because I've been putting in all the necessary work since I haven't fought since March last year when I defended my English title against Bilal Raymond. But since then, I've been in Portugal training with Dillian White for his camp in Vetkin. I've been in camp with Yusuf Kamaru, who boxed on the Dillian White undercard as well. So you know, I've just been around hungry fighters. I've been developing. I've been pushing on. I've not got stale. Yes, I'm 36, but I'm still improving. I still feel fresh. And obviously, we're going into this fight knowing exactly how much of a threat Sandor is with his southpaw skill set. But I've had two good fights with Sam Mason, who's a southpaw, and in preparation for that fight, we were sparring the likes of Luke Campbell, Josh Taylor, you know, good fighters at a high level, and I've just been coping. I've coping with them and giving them every trouble that they needed, and I just think that, you know, I've got a lot more to offer. People haven't seen it, and I think this is a perfect stage for me to show everything what I've got.
You mentioned your past experiences with the likes of Josh Taylor, Luke Campbell, drawing experience from that. What do you still kind of take confidence from those sparring sessions and taking them into your bout with Sandor? How significant will having shared a ring with such high level operators stand you in good stead going in with the bout with Sandor Martin?
Yeah, I think it's massive for me because before I joined Team IQ, I'd boxed good guys, but I hadn't boxed anyone at that kind of level. So when they first said I'm going down to spar Josh Taylor, I was like, you sure? Like he's best. He's like, he's a good fighter, but okay, this is what my coach is telling me. He said he's a really good fighter, but so are you, Kay. And he just instilled a lot of confidence. I'm going down there doing 8 rounds straight and generally winning rounds and giving him a lot of good work. Like if I can do it against him and I can do it against the likes of people on that caliber, why can't I go in and just do it against Sandor? Obviously, experience is going to play a part in everything, but like I've been saying, he hasn't experienced me. Like I don't do things like every other Joe, every other fighter. I bring something different to the table, and I think he's going to get a shock on fight night.
Talked about Sandor Martin, Kay. What do you know about him? What do you expect from him?
Yeah, he's got a lot of footage on YouTube, so we're able to study his fights. When my coach is able to study his fights, and obviously I've had a look myself. He's very sharp with his punches. He's a good counter puncher. He's got good movement. He's able to hit and get off on angles. Like he's hard to nail clean. But all the fights that I watched, I've never really seen him buzzed or stunned or caught clean. But me and my team been working on a game plan, and yes, we respect him, but that respect I gave to him has allowed me to really put everything to this camp and to really fine tune the things that I need to do in order for me to catch him. And over in Barcelona, this is where he's from. This is his hometown. It's going to take a big performance for me to take the belt from him. So we're just ready.
For yourself now, do you feel the pressure? You mentioned you're 36. Do you feel the pressure to be successful so that there are more opportunities down the line for you and effectively keep providing yourself with the opportunity to leave boxing when the time comes with something to remember it?
The thing is, you know what it is? I don't feel no pressure. I don't put no pressure on myself. I started boxing as an amateur when I was 22, 23. Did my first pro fight till I was 27, 28. Just getting in the ring itself was an achievement because that wasn't what I was planning to do. I just wanted to be a coach. So I just wanted to taste the sport so I could be a good coach. Winning the English, that's an achievement for me. That's something that I can take to my grave. Not many people can say they've done that and defended it in my hometown. Then again, I'm boxing on a bigger stage, defending it against a genuine live opponent who's got big aspirations to box for world titles. I think I've already ticked boxes to say that I'll accomplish something in the sport. I just want to go out there and express myself and just show people what I'm made of. And if it's good enough to get over the line, which I feel it is, then that's just more positives.
Okay, have you thought about where your career can go from here if you are successful tomorrow night?
I have. Like, obviously, I'm not. It was stupid to think that, oh yeah, let's make all these plans and get all these hotel rooms booked because we're going to do this and that. But obviously, it gives me extra motivation. For me, I personally feel Josh Taylor's fight against Ramirez, Josh Taylor should win that fight. I think he's got every opportunity every possibility of winning that fight. And he's already said, outspokenly said, he wants to go up and fight the greats up at welterweight, like with Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford. So if he does move up, then his belts will come vacant. Me beating Sandor Martin, who's ranked seventh in the WBC, I'll be up there. I'll be in the top 10 rankings myself. So if all these belts are scattered around, how can I not be up in the mix to defend my belt against one of these guys? I'm sure like Lewis Ritson or Jack Catterall, or for instance, say for Zariga's Prograis, they would pick me over a lot of people because one, my age, one, my limited experience, two, I've lost already. Like, I think they would pick me, and I think that would give me a massive opportunity to leave a real legacy in the sport.
Okay, just before I let you go to enjoy the rest of your evening, obviously get kind of winding down ahead of tomorrow night, I want to leave a final word to yourself for everybody who's going to tune in tomorrow, for everybody who's followed your career so far and supported you. What would you like to say to them?
First, thank you for Boxing Social for having me on the channel. All exposure is always welcomed. Thank you to everyone that's been supporting me from day one. All my sponsors going for, I'm going to say JB Developments have been helping me out for a long time since day one. Chemical Consultancy, KMT, Tiger Bay, Ealing Boards and Timbers, All Time Removals, Sogo, and Foster and Foster. Obviously, Team IQ, thank you for them for getting me to this stage and preparing me to actually go out there and win this fight. Steve Goodwin at Goodwin Boxing, they've been doing a great job. But I just think people should tune into this fight because you know what? People that are from my hometown, Luton, you've always supported me. This is a massive opportunity to put Luton on the map and take us to the world level. I think it's going to be an exciting fight. Yes, Sandor Martin is a negative and a very skillful defensive fighter, but we knew that from the start, and we know that we're going to go there. We're going to have to make it into a fight, and we're going to have to really put the pressure on. So expect it is in a rare fight, and I will get to him. Hopefully, I'll come out victorious.
Okay. Best of luck tomorrow night. We will leave it there now. I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Appreciate it.